I know you wanted to talk about Siraj. You have talked about Siraj, but क्या problem है यार? क्या है? Is it a mental issue? Skills खत्म हो गए हैं? Is he too overconfident? He's too aggressive कि game पीछे जा रही है, aggression आगे जा रहा है. Your thoughts on Indian bowling and Mohammed Siraj?
Yeah, I mean, look, this is, as I said, जब हमने ये show शुरू किया था, this last session, unlike anything I saw in 18, 19, and 2021, this was the closest we've come to the dark days of MS Dhoni leading that team, which had Sachin, Dravid, Ganguly, Lakshman, all those guys, from that, well, not Ganguly, he'd gone, but that 2011 tour when they lost 4 test matches. In that test match, right, back then you had Umesh Yadav, I think R. Vinay Kumar also came. It was 11 or 14, I think it was 11. That time, R. Vinay Kumar and Umesh Yadav, they got carried away. What Pango was saying, that was the worst I saw, because guys like Umesh Yadav who had pace and guys like R. Vinay Kumar who had experience, they tried to bounce David Warner, Steve Smith, Ricky Ponting, और उन लोगों ने उनका भूत बनाया था. How this team with Bumrah, chalo, Siraj to hai useless. But how this team with all this Morne Morkel, the Gautam Gambhir, a far tighter, more accomplished, larger coaching staff is bowling like 15 years ago, whatever it was, 13 years ago, it's beyond me, right? You cannot be bowling like R. Vinay Kumar and Umesh Yadav back in 2011 tour, I think it was. You cannot be bowling like that. You've been in Australia for 6 weeks. This is the 4th test match you're playing. How does Mohammed Siraj justify going for 5.48? Akashdeep was not great. I think he's declined since yesterday, but he was still, decent. But abhi decent se kaam nahi chalega na. It's just, I don't think the preparation is right. I think Mohammed Siraj is clearly not 100% fit. He's looking a bit heavier. He looked a bit off in Brisbane. There were indications. We discussed Brisbane Test ke beach. He's not looking 100% fit. Why are you playing him? What wrong has Prasidh Krishna done? Does Prasidh Krishna not have does he need to up his social media game? Does he need to get more pally with people? Why is he not playing? Why is Harshit Rana not playing? What can anyone tell me what Mohammed Siraj has done on this tour, barring one good ball and then a lot of needless talk? What has he done to justify his place? And I'm singling him out because he plays every blooming test match that India plays, घर पे या बाहर. और किसी को शक है, आप पिछले 18 महीने से बंदे के आंकड़े देखो. They have nosedive. So it's not like suddenly he's gotten out of form. He's been a flashing light. He shares the ball with a legend called Jasprit Bumrah. And he looks like one of the guys I employ on Saturday mornings, kind of, who I have to walk up to after 4 balls and say, bhai, kya dal raha hai, And still they're playing him. I'm sorry, we have to get harsh now, yaar. Kind of, you cannot defend this man's presence in the 11. ये नई बात नहीं है. Fans अगर आज गुस्सा आ रहा है, मैं कह रहा हूँ, जागो मोहन प्यारे, जागो. This Mohammed Siraj has fallen just like Virat Kohli has fallen from a high place. This guy's also fallen from a high place. He was so good 18 months ago. Maybe he's taken his place for granted. Maybe he just run out of steam. Maybe I don't know what it is. But वो उस किस्म के बॉलर नहीं लग रहे हैं जो हकदार होने चाहिए जसप्रीत बुमराह के साथ नई गेंद. हम कब तक बोलेंगे यार कि बुमराह will get tired. We discussed yesterday. Thought I mentioned how he fears for his shoulder. खुदा ना खास्ता जसप्रीत बुमराह नहीं चले 5वें टेस्ट मैच में, तो ये इंसान इस टीम के अटैक को लीड करेगा. And it's so sad because 4 years ago he was the hero. He was, to my mind, the biggest bowler to emerge from that fantastic 2021 series. He was young, he was fresh, he lost his father. He was the leader of India's attack in his 3rd test match at the Gabba, and he got a 4-5 wicket haul. और एक वो दिन था कनव, एक आज का दिन है. So on top of the lethargic reactive captaincy, on top of Bumrah not being his best, Akashdeep struggling to take wickets, the spinners not doing well, you have this man who's just a complete letdown for his team. And you probably now people say, yeah, ye har bar Mohammed Siraj ke piche ja raha hai, but I'm saying, look at the bigger picture. He's not performing, and yet he's one of the first names on the team sheet. Gambhir साहब, रोहित साहब, जागो, देखो कि आपके players नहीं perform कर पा रहे हैं. It's not like you don't have options. Dhoni could have said 12 years back, यार मेरे पास कोई था नहीं. आपके पास हर्षित राणा, pick up Mukesh Kumar if you have to. Navdeep Saini is here. You literally have 4 fast bowlers waiting to get a chance in BGT, and you're playing this man after 4 test matches. I'm being very harsh here, and I perhaps I've gone a bit far. But this guy is not currently he's not fit for Test cricket, and you give him the new ball every time. 46 runs in 6 overs. क्या बोलूं मैं उसे आगे यार खाना.
No, no, absolutely. I don't think एक भी word आपका you have kind of overstepped. Every word is on point considering his performances because he has been performing badly for a long time now. It's not a reactive statement. It's not a reactive take. He has been doing this for a long time. Taus, your thoughts on this player on your skin, Mohammed Siraj, and his decline in form?
नहीं, the things that you see, those run downs against the batsman, ये उनका ये नहीं है कि यार एक्स फैक्टर नहीं है वो सब. ही इज हाइडिंग बिहाइंड ऑल दीज, ही इज हाइडिंग बिहाइंड दोज antics, those unnecessary duels with the batters. He is hiding behind those things. वो दिखाने के परफॉर्मेंस तो उनको उनको भी पता है कि नहीं हो रहा है, उनको भी पता है he's lost his control, उनको भी पता है कि यार there is no steam, the ball is not coming out of his hand except for the for yesterday. I think those couple of overs were the best of his in the last 3-4 years. Otherwise, I
Yeah.
mean, he's completely clueless. I mean, he's not improving. I mean, Jami Bhai was talking about Umesh Yadav. The way this guy improved, यार, he had pace. पेस था
Yeah.
वो बंदे का, बट उसने इम्प्रूव किया, अपने ऊपर वर्क किया. अभी आप उनको नहीं देख रहे, बट ही वर्कड ऑन हिज रिवर्स स्विंग, ही वर्कड ऑन हिज स्विंग, ही वर्कड ऑन हिज कंट्रोल. एंड बोथ कोचेस, आई मीन, भरत अरुण थे दोनों के कोच, बॉलिंग कोच तब के टाइम. सिराज को भी उन्होंने इम्प्रूव किया था, बट सिराज हैज लॉस्ट हिज वे कंप्लीटली. उनको
Yeah.
पता ही नहीं कि यार क्या करना चाहिए टेस्ट क्रिकेट में, उनको पता ही नहीं कि यार विकेट लेने के लिए क्या करना चाहिए. आप बुमराह जैसे नहीं कर पाओगे, वो तो सबको पता है और इनको भी पता है. बट आप सिराज, जो इतने साल पहले, आप पुरानी क्लिपिंग्स निकाल के देखो यार क्या किया था आपने. अभी भी वो बाइट था, वो शुरुआत में बाइट रहता है. सडनली आप रन्स लीक करने लगते हो क्योंकि आपके पास कंट्रोल नहीं है. आपको पता नहीं कि यार पेचअप करके एज भी निकालना है. आप हर बार अंदर आती हुई बॉल लेग बिफोर लेने की कोशिश करोगे जो लेग साइड पे ही जाएगी, तो वैसा नहीं होता ना भाई. आई मीन, यू हैव टू प्ले अराउंड विद द फील्ड, यू हैव टू थिंक, you have to overthink as a bowler, you have to come out with those mixing of deliveries, you have to come out with those mixing of variations. आप zombie की तरह एक बॉल कंप्लीटली डालते चले जा रहे हो एक ही तरीके से और रन्स लीक करते चले जा रहे हो, पता नहीं कि क्या करना है, प्लान ऑफ एक्शन क्या है. लर्न फ्रॉम एटलीस्ट आकाशदीप, नॉट Bumrah, who will be out of this world. He's an alien. He does his own stuff. Nobody can match that. Learn from Akashdeep. What is he doing right? आकाशदीप
Yeah.
इसलिए कह रहा हूँ, बंदा डिसिप्लिन बॉलर है. बंदा
Yeah.
वो जबरदस्ती का डुएल्स नहीं लेता, जबरदस्ती का चैलेंज नहीं करता. वो अपना काम करता है, बॉलिंग पे आगे चला जाता है क्योंकि उसको पता है कि उसका काम है बॉलिंग करना, फालतूगिरी नहीं
Yeah.
करना. I mean, you won't
Yeah.
see him messing around with the batters. So that is what he's hiding behind, all these duels with Travis Head, duels with other batters, Stairs and all. That doesn't work. अगर उनको लग रहा, और अगर रोहित शर्मा ये सब से इम्प्रेस हो रहे, यार ये बंदा आंखों में आंखें डाल के देख रहा है, फर्क नहीं पड़ता जब रन ही लीक हो रहे हैं. He's not taking wickets. He's lost his way. He's completely clueless, and I would say he's not the Mohammed Siraj that we used to think, because he doesn't know how to bowl right now. He doesn't know how to bowl.
Yeah, absolutely. And Jamie, we have a comment about Mohammed Siraj here. Vian Singh is saying Siraj was a seam bowler, bowled at 140, 144 km per hour consistently with good in swing and scrambled in cutters. But suddenly he has changed his action and become a swing bowler. Why? Have you seen any technical change in Mohammed Siraj in the last year or so that has led to his decline with the ball in hand?
Nothing visibly stands out, but Vian is right. He has tried both home and away, and we saw this in that very good display against South Africa in that in that 2 day match. He's now tried to become that swing bowler. I haven't seen any massive change in the action, but he's tried to do things which he was not doing in that first about 2 years of his career. When the pace dips, you know that something is gone now, and the pace. Vian is right. The pace has dropped alarmingly. I don't know what his speeds are now, but he's looking around the 135 mark. But more than any action, more than any attempt to bowl, to pitch the ball up, he's veered too much down the leg side. It's been 6-7 months. We've talked about it. 6 गेंद में से 3 are going to go down the leg side. Now that was working in 2021 because he was getting batsman Labuschagne Smith caught down the leg side. He got one now, but that was a plan. Now it's not a plan. Now it's like, "Arey Bhagwan, wicket mil gaya." He's just lost the ability to do the basics. And I will agree with Tazbai. When you're not doing well, you tend to get inspired by certain people from the slip cordon who are also non-performing assets, but who like to grab attention, right? So that's why, for all we know, he's looking at second slip when he marks his run up. I don't know, but whatever is influencing Mohammad Siraj, he needs to distance himself from all those factors. If he intends to remain part of India's test plans, and I do not think he's going to be going to England on current form for those 5 test matches. He needs to go back and sort the basics. Whether it's calling Bharat Arun, whether it's, I don't think Morkel is going to go down as one of the best picks. And this comes from a BCI board which has made some blunder overseas picks in the last 17, 18, 20 years.
Yeah,
Like,
this is what Vyan Singh is saying. Morkel was a lucky bowler blessed with 7 feet height. He never swung the ball and he failed miserably as bowling coach of Pakistan and was chucked out. Surprising that Gambhir got him as our coach.
Absolutely. And it's just like Morkel had to dodge and get the next flight out of Karachi when he was there. He's probably going to be looking for a way out of India soon, because you're in the toughest job. Anyone who's a high profile coach of Indian team is the toughest job in world cricket, because you're exposed to rabid fans, you're exposed to rabid media, and when you have a couple off days, we all pounce on you. We the media, we the analysts, and the fans. And it's going to be very tough for the coaching staff to justify the presence of Mohammad Siraj when the pace is down. I'm actually okay with the pace not being there. Why is the length so erratic? Why are you're being pulled off the pads, you're being flicked chair ball. अब स्कॉट बोलन, लेट वी डिस्कस दैट, अगर स्कॉट बोलन ने आकर 4 ओवर 5 ओवर के स्पेल पे 24 गेंदें एक जगह पे डाले और वो बंदा साल में 1 टेस्ट मैच खेलता है, ये भाई तो साल में 10-12 टेस्ट मैचेस खेल रहे हैं. Why are we not seeing 6 balls in the same spot? Is it that tough? No. Ishant Sharma came back so different from that stint in county cricket, right?
Yeah.
It's not asking the moon for you to bowl 6 balls in the same spot, no. Akashdeep is often bowling 4 balls, 5 balls. Our man is struggling to land 3 balls in the same spot. और ये नई बात नहीं है, कारण अभी 18 महीने से मोटा ये चल रहा है. So we need to get rid of Mohammad Siraj as soon as possible if you intend to be a respected test team.